And we want it all back. Even more. Why don't we get out of here? Here you go.
I don't really want to hear this, darling.
Will you let me finish, please?
Do I have to? When you start out a sentence saying, I want to tell you about this woman who it was so irresistible, I don't want to hear the rest of it.
Oh, you will when I tell you what you had that was so irresistible.
What was it?
Your smile.
My smile?
Mm-hmm. Well, the closest I'd come to it since I lost you. My heart just stopped when I saw her smile. Up to then, she was just an ordinary woman that I was introduced to at a fairly ordinary dull party. After that, you couldn't drag me away from her. I mean, I talked a blue streak. I hauled out every joke, every funny one-liner I could think of just to get her to laugh and to smile. Because every time she smiled, I felt you were back with me. She thought I was the wittiest man she ever met in her life.
What happened to this woman?
I think I ran out of jokes because she stopped smiling. See, there it is, that smile. That enchanting smile.
I hope I don't remind you of her.
There is no one in the world like you. And believe me, I searched. And I searched. And I searched. And I searched. I forgot. Bruce is not here.
Oh, no. Isn't there someone in this whole house can answer the door?
No, just me.
No.
Excuse me, sweetheart. I'm sorry. I'm coming!
What? I was afraid no one would be home.
The hell do you want, Lionel? Never mind, I'm busy anyway.
I don't like being here any more than you like seeing me.
Then why are you here?
I came to ask a favor. No idea who they are, CC. But if they want $2 million, then by God, that's what they'll
What do you mean, 2 million? You told me 1 million.
It's 2 million. We already got $1 million from Augusta's money, and Lakin signed the papers that were necessary. We used Warren's trust, but it still adds up to just $1 million. Now, CC, I will pay you back somehow, I swear.
Oh.
Cece, for heaven's sake.
Let me ask you a question, Lionel. You called the police yet?
No, of course not.
What do you mean, of course not? When you're dealing with criminals, don't you think you should get some outside help from people who know how to deal with these
They
things?
said if I called the police, they would kill her.
Kidnappers always say that. You gotta call their bluff.
And you think I'm going to take that chance?
Surely you can understand how he feels.
Sophia, if you give in to these people, you give them carte blanche to do this to everybody. It's
We
another
are
form of terrorism.
Talking about Augusta's life
I am
here.
not going to give $1 million to terrorists. I'm not going to go along with this at all. That's it.
Fine, CC. I don't want you to go anywhere you don't want to go, except maybe straight to hell.
I know what you think I should have done. Would you like to let me explain?
This is not a mere difference of opinion, and I'm not going to let this stand.
And what does that mean?
That means, very simply, that if you don't give him the money, I will.
Come here.
I really thought I was starting to see some signs of compassion in you.
I am feeling very sorry for Lionel, if this is true.
If it's true, are you saying to me that you doubt it?
Sophia, the man stood here not very long ago and said he's going to get back every dime I ever took from him if it took him a lifetime. How do I know this is not what he's trying to do now?
Because that man walked in here with desperation all over his face because his wife has been kidnapped, and you won't admit that you are part of the
I
cause.
didn't kidnap Augusta.
No, but you took away everything else he has. He is helpless now in a situation like this because of you, because you ruined him for some petty revenge.
Sounds like Eden.
Really, what does that mean?
She said the same thing. She's very upset that I took everything from him. She was ashamed of me.
Well, he won't listen to me, but maybe you'll listen to Eden even though it might be too late.
Maybe I could listen to both of you. Darling, I'm not making excuses for myself, but when I thought I lost everything, and I'm talking about you, I wanted him to lose everything. When I thought he was taking you away from me, I guess I have to admit now, I went too far.
I never thought I'd hear you say that.
You know, I was thinking about this the other day. I took a look at you and I thought to myself, maybe if Kelly was here and safe, I'd probably have everything I ever wanted. I'll do what you want me to do.
You'll give him the money. You know, I didn't think I could. But I keep falling more in love with you.
You can count it. We'll believe you said you were short of time.
Money. $1 million.
Yes. All I ask is that I have a say in how it's handled. And I want to guarantee that this is a legitimate request.
Legitimate?
Lionel, how do I know you're not making up this whole thing to get the money and just take off?
It's not a scheme.
Cece, don't.
All right. No more questions. Have I earned the right to give you some advice?
Of course, go ahead.
Since you don't want the police, at least have some security, some private detectives around when Augusta is released.
No, they're bound to be on the lookout for something like that. I can't risk her life.
Lionel, how do you know they will not kill her after they take the money? Do you have any assurance that she's alive even now?
Mr. Lockridge, there's a phone call for you.
Yes.
Time for a progress report. You have the money?
Yes. Yes, I have it.
You're saying that maybe she left the hospital to hurt people, to get even?
Look, all I'm saying is that she's not herself right now, and I don't know what she's going to do. I mean, the drugs she's been taking have messed up her mind, and I'm worried about her and what she might do. I mean, she's got anger. She has hatred toward a lot of people here now.
I don't understand how it ever came to this.
I came to this because I didn't have the brains to see that the way she was acting could only be drugs.
Eden could be her target. Santana's tried to attack her before. She does blame you for her problems, doesn't she?
I'll get it.
No, I'll get it. Why don't you back away till we know who this is? Oh, hey. Hi.
Hey!
Oh, come in. Oh, it's so good to see you. Oh.
He'll be back in a minute.
Pearl's changing the car's battery. He'll be
Back in a minute. Where's Eden?
She went upstairs.
Let's talk about you now, then.
Well, Daddy, I'm better. I'm much better. I know now what happened the night of Dylan's death. And I tell you, it all became so clear to me once I got out of that hospital.
Darling, tell me what you remember.
That there was a gun, and that Dylan was going to use it to hurt me. And Daddy, you've got to believe me. I know this really happened, and you can get as many psychiatrists as you want to examine me, and I know they're going to tell you that I'm sane. That I'm sane enough to face the charges and stand trial.
Kelly, you don't have to convince us. We're already convinced.
Baby, we can see that you've changed. No more sanitarium. No more Dr. Rawlings, I promise you.
Daddy, really? Can't he make me go back?
Cece, please, don't make any wild promises.
Will you
can't
stop?
keep.
I'm not going to make any wild promises. I'm just going to get a hold of Judge Conway, make sure she gets another team of doctors to reevaluate your case, that's all. You're going to stay here even if we have to hide you.
Oh, Daddy, I've been waiting so long to come home.
You are home, baby. You're home.
You don't know how much I missed you.
Sweetheart, I miss you too. Can't tell you how much. You stay here where you belong. No more prisons. No more hospitals, I promise you.
I can't.
About it, and we both think that Gina knows a lot more than she's letting on.
Have you talked to her? Have you seen her?
Yeah, we went to her place first because I wanted to tell her that I saw her in the presidential suite, and I wanted to ask her what she knew.
What would she say?
Well, she says she didn't see a gun, but Pearl and I both think that maybe she's covering something up.
I'm sure she is. She may have even seen the gun.
No, Pearl, I don't think so. I mean, I don't care how much she hates this family. I don't think she would lie about something that important. My gosh, she'd be sending me to prison.
Well, then we've got to do something. We've got to force her to come forward and tell what she knows. How can we do that?
Very good, very good.
What?
Judge Conway's agreed to a reevaluation of your case.
Oh,
Listen, It's really good to see you again. I'm going to have to cut out. I'm going to go down to the radio station and ask Ted if he'll get a message out over the air to Santana. I imagine she's scared out of her mind right now, and maybe if I can reassure her, she'll turn herself in.
I'd like to go with you.
I wish you would.
I'm glad you're home. Here, we can get it straightened out. I promise. I'll be back soon. Okay. See you later.
Thank you, Chris.
Bye.
You tired, darling?
No, you want to go upstairs and lie down? No, thanks, Mom. There's something I have to do.
What is that?
There's someone I want to see that I remember seeing in the presidential suite that night.
Who's that, baby?
Nick. I've got to talk to Nick.
She was listening.
Chances aren't that great, Cruz.
I don't know. You know, ever since Ted got this job, she's had her car radio glued to KUSB, so if she was driving, it might have worked.
Maybe. Look who's coming in.
Would you try not to get angry?
That's impossible.
We heard about Santana.
So?
Cruz, I checked with headquarters. They say your wife is armed.
Yeah, we have all points out on her now.
Eden, you must feel very insecure. I mean, if Santana's going gunning for anybody, it's bound to be you, isn't it?
Seems to me she might go after any one of a number of people.
Oh, look, I gotta make a call to my office. I'll be back in a minute.
I think I'd better do the same.
Is there a Pied Piper over there or something?
I want to talk to you a minute.
Good. I was beginning to think I was driving everybody away.
Next time you talked to Kelly about what happened in the presidential suite the night that Dylan was killed.
Yes, I did.
She said you have not been able to come up with anything that could help her.
No, I can't. I wish I could help her.
Well, I'm just warning you. If I find out you're holding anything back, you're going to pay a dear price for it.
I don't think it's very smart to threaten me, Cece. I mean, if I did know something, threatening me would just make me more stubborn.
Well, you just remember something, Gina. I will do anything. Anything to make sure that Kelly is vindicated. So you just remember that.
I will. I really do know that, Cece.
It's very pretty. I think we better go home, darling.
All right, I want to say goodbye to Ted. Wish him luck. You be careful, okay? Oh, I will. I love you, Mom. I love you, too.
Listen, man. Do you think I could repeat that announcement in a little while? Oh, yeah, no problem, man. Whatever you want. Okay, thanks.
Any word?
Not so far.
No. You hear anything, would you let us know, please?
Yeah, sure will.
Ted, we're leaving.
Oh, you guys going already?
Oh, got some things to do at home.
Good luck. We're going to listen on the radio at home.
All right. Thanks a lot.
I hope you can get more donations than you expected.
All right. So do I.
Rest of Kelly, Capwell, Perkins.
Hang on. Doesn't the lady have a right to have a lawyer present? Okay, let me see a warrant. I mean, how do I know this is all on the up and up here?
Look, who are you
Who am I? Who are you?
Excuse me, gentlemen. I apologize for my butler. Why are you out of uniform?
Oh, I'm sorry about that, sir.
All right. Now, officers, what can I do for you?
Sorry, Mr. Capwell, but we have a warrant for your daughter's arrest.
Daddy.
All right. All right. Oh, I bet you people get so tired of being fouled up with those paper-pushing superiors of yours. Amanda Conway and I have already ironed this out. Judge Conway, case is being reevaluated.
Well, that may be, sir, but we were ordered to take Miss Perkins back into custody.
Where are you? Well, I'll just have to call Judge Conway now, won't I? Get it all straightened out. Avoid any embarrassing running around or any embarrassment at all. You hold this, all right? Oh, are you gentlemen hungry? Pearl, why don't you take them into the breakfast room and get them some coffee or anything they want while they're waiting? She will be.
Of course, sir. The officers, follow me. This way.
Yes.
What are you doing?
If we put them off, they'll just be back.
Daddy, that means I'm going to have to go with them.
No, you will not. I'm listening to my instincts for the first time now.